All right, let's see what the appeal's looking like. Son of a... What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, back again, another X for you. Today we get into Lady Gaga, Killah, featuring Jeffelstein. Okay, you know, I started this whole journey on the project with Killah live on SNL, but SNL is a bunch of dumb and they rejected my dispute, and so it's perma-blog. So if you want to see my SNL live reaction, you can check it out on my Patreon, because that's the only place it's going to be, since they rejected it and they're a bunch of dumb. So now we're going to react to the regular one. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked. It shouldn't, because the rest of the project didn't get blocked. So shout out to Lady Gaga. Shout out to Lady Gaga's label. Shout out to everybody involved with Lady Gaga. But negative shout out to SNL. SNL can suck my nuts. So we're going to jump right into it. Hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with your boy. Killah. And we're going to be able to hear it like studio version, because the live version was interesting. I'll tell you that.
Standing on the corner, smoking that grass, and the boys all pass me by. Talking some shit with your hand on my ass. I'm a murderer in disguise. Yeah, you wanna be cool, but you're making me mad. Bite my lip, it starts to bleed. Yeah, it tastes so good, but it gotta be bad if I'm gonna get you home. Gonna make the curtains scream, believe.
Yeah. It's interesting because it sounds the same live, but it sounds different. It's just polished. And those layers. I didn't notice that the first time. There was a small little ad-lib in the back. Huh.
Lighten up my final cigarette, I'll burn a hole right through your eyes. Looking at you like a zombie killer, hungry for a homicide.
Zombie killer.
If I get you alone under your skin,
maybe a little foreshadowing to Zombie Boy.
I'm about to wear you out like my favorite suit was paralyzed. Gonna make the curtains scream, believe that. Gonna make the ceiling shake for me.
I love that run. She nails this sound, bro. Oh yeah, she has a little breakdown, that's right. Because on SNL she was like... It was actually kind of lit. It sounds different here. I actually prefer the live drums. Because it was... This is kind of cool too. That's better live. Because it's too far in the back with this. Like, it's too muted. Right? You don't get the full Gaga experience here. It sounds almost more like an effect. But live, I was like... So, Jeffelstein must be one of the, someone playing an instrument, I guess. I don't know. Maybe a producer? Because I don't think I heard another voice on this track other than Gaga. Hey, what's going on? Don't mean to interrupt or anything. I don't like advertisements any more than you do, but if you like merchandise such as this shirt, you want to cop this shirt, yes, this is my shirt. You can go ahead and click the link in the description down below where I have all my merchandise. I'm going to go ahead and scroll it right here. You can see all my merchandise. If you want to see any of that, you want to buy any of that, support your boy, support the channel, you can click in the link in the description down below. Okay, I'll see you later. Let's get back to the video. Love you guys. Okay, bye. All right, look, so this one, there's some things about it I like better than live, and there's some things I like more about the live version. The song as a whole, though, I don't think I'm going to be coming back to it on my own. I just can't see myself. It's just too far outside my style. And although she does sound really good and she does nail this sound that she's going for, which I believe when I did the SNL reaction, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's kind of Prince. I'm not sure. And since that got perma-blocked, I wasn't able to read the comments and see if I was close or not. So I still don't know, but I'm still going to go with Prince. It's just got that funky late 70s, 80s, mid 80s, funky Prince kind of sound. And like I said in the SNL live reaction, that SNL blocked because they're a bunch of dumb. I'm not familiar with Prince's music, so I don't know for sure, but it really does give me those vibes. And also, she was wearing purple in the live, so I think that's to shut out Prince because Prince wore a ton of purple. So the song itself, yeah, probably going to come back to it. It's just a little too funky, a little too into that style and that genre that I just not really care for. If someone puts it on, I could probably vibe to it a little bit, you know, like it does have nice rhythm. It's got a nice pace. The quality sounds great, and there is a little bit of that funk to it. You know, I could probably vibe to it if someone puts it on, but as far as the project goes, I think this one's a fan favorite. A lot of people wanted me to check this out, and I don't know if it's because they really, really like the song or if it's because it's so different. This is one of the most different sounding songs on the project, that's for sure, which is crazy to say because she has a ton of versatility on this project. But I think I would rank it lower than a lot of the other ones on the project in terms of replayability and me coming back to it and like how much I enjoy it just because of style. And it's crazy because she nails this style so well. So the things I like about this version versus the live version, I think, is the instrumentation. A lot of the instrumentation here is a lot more tight. It's a lot more clear sounding, and the instrumentation comes through a lot better because on the live version, it almost sounded like open audio and it wasn't as crisp and clean, and you know, it just sounds live, but the instrumentation that came with it too just wasn't as punchy and clean and crisp. Whereas here, the instrumentation sounds better. Now, the live version, I like her vocals on the breakdown kind of portion, and I preferred the instrumentation on the breakdown because on the breakdown live, they had a drum set and it was just psh, 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 and she was going crazy with it too. It was cool to like watch, but the sound I think on the breakdown was better because of that. Like here on the studio version, I got this electronic breakdown and it was a little bit softer too. It didn't have as much impact as the live one did. They both sound good. Lady Gaga sounds really good. She nailed this style insanely well, like almost as if she was from this era and making this type of music, right? Like she's so good at really dialing in sounds. But yeah, man, very impressed. Very impressed with how the live sounds and how this sounds and the style she went for. I really do like her performance on the live as well. Obviously, she's a top tier performer, you know, so I enjoy watching her perform. But yeah, this one I would rank lower on the project for me just because the style is not really for me. But once again, I apologize you guys had to wait so long for this one to come out, but you know, SNL is a bunch of dumb and sometimes I get blocked. You know, I think a lot of times I get blocked or I have to dispute more often and potentially get blocked more for a couple reasons. One, I'm not as big as some of the other reactors. Like once you get a certain threshold of popularity as a reactor, you get whitelisted. A lot of labels will whitelist you, meaning you can get cleared to react to stuff and you can either straight up just monetize the video or you can share it with the label and you can half monetize it. And you don't have to go through hoops to like get it cleared and do all this stuff. And two, I don't pause in my reactions. I don't blur out my reactions. I don't do any of that stuff because I want the viewer to have the best experience possible and experience the song best as possible with me. And so sometimes I think that also doesn't help with the copyright ID system and how YouTube has it set up and how labels have it set up. And so I have to dispute everything. Most of the time it gets cleared. A lot of labels are pretty chill and I can at least put it up. Most of the time though, I also can't monetize. So I pretty much do this for free, but that's neither here nor there. I enjoy reacting, do it for the people, do it for y'all, do it for myself, you know? So with that being said though, sometimes things do get permanently blocked and then I have to put it on my Patreon and that sucks because there's nothing I can do about it at that point. Like when it gets initially blocked, I can always dispute it. Most of the time it goes through one way or another and I can have it up on the YouTube, whether I monetize it or not, I could at least have it out for you guys. Every now and then it just gets perma-blocked and that's no fun. Technically the way YouTube works with reactions and stuff, you do fall under fair use and you technically could like appeal it, but labels and all this stuff, they just have too much money. It's not worth it. I don't want to risk any strikes on the channel. It's not worth it. It's a janky system. It's BS. If y'all are familiar with Knox Hill has made a video about this. He's talked about it. Go check that out. Type in Knox Hill monetization, Knox Hill reaction, fair use, something like that. I'm sure it'll pop up. But anyways, we finally made it. It's out, and that's all that matters. Better late than never. So that would do it for today's React video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. I drop a video every day. If you're not new here, welcome back. Appreciate love and support. You know what to do. Leave some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. If you're a fan of Gaga, be sure to support Gaga. Always support the artist or the content that you enjoy. So with that being said, we're having a great day. Send a positive vibes your way. And until next time, I'm out.
Ride for you if you ride for me. Wanna win your heart, I'm trying